Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, neither any of these blokes. This is the Flying Circus from Daddy Clan and the Ru251 kicking us off in today's Tier 9 light tank. Double shot of Ace Tanker replay, the 2-up Tuesday, 2 Ace Tanker replays in one video, both Tier 9 light tanks. So you can see he started off with HE rounds in this bad boy, which I think it's not a bad idea, depending on the tank of course. He's in the Ru251, he pops one into the top of the T49. Now speaking of HE, now that was 327 damage, which is right for a penetration. Shoots the T49 again in the top of the turret. He's got those HE rounds going for the extra alpha. There's two T49s on the enemy team. I think they might be in a platoon. They're playing around in the middle of Glacier, and so is the Flying Circus in the Ru251. Now if you're old enough, if you've been playing for as long as I have, you might remember the Ru251 being a Tier 8 German top of the line, top tier light tank. That was when they only went to Tier 8. Now, of course, since the Tier 10's got introduced, most of the Tier 8's got a promotion to Tier 9, and the Tier 10 tank was the new one. As artillery takes an interest, he quickly unstuns his crew, and he's already got 806 damage done. We'll talk about high explosive rounds, which he's used all of his high explosive rounds into the T49, as well as one shot into that standard B, I think. 320 alpha damage, 102 penetration. That's with HE. Standard ammunition is 240 penetration, 215 penetration for 240 damage. That's APCR, which is not bad for a standard round. Heat is 250 penetration compared to the 215. Of course, the APCR is the normal ammunition in this, and some of the higher tier light tanks and mediums have APCR as standard. In lower tiers, APCR will be premium, and armor piercing will be standard. 1-2's the score. He's getting a bit of damage into these T49s. He's read the map well here. He saw the T49 platoon, and they clearly were interested in getting to the top of the aircraft carrier to try and snipe and do some pretty groovy things. But he's sort of countered that by coming here on the other side of this. Is that a destroyer? I'm not too sure. It looks like a broken ship. Anyway, there's broken ships everywhere on this map. It looks fantastic. And they've come around here to try to counter that, and he's shot those T49s on the aircraft carrier. Now, unfortunately, the Flying Circus from Daddy Clan, he's killed one of the T49s, one of the ones in the platoon. The other one in the platoon has just crashed, quite possibly gone down there's parts of the ice that break if you drive on it. Maybe that's what he did. Flying Circus getting the hell out of the way of that T49 and the Jag Tiger. That Jag Tiger has already got the kill on the friendly T49, and that T30 hitting the Flying Circus for 848 hit points. That certainly hurt. Now there was a bit of a risk, a calculated risk. Shoots and critically hits the T49 on the enemy team as he runs away. 3-2's the score. Flying Circus from Daddy Clans on 1 kill. 2,247 hit points of damage done so far. Not too bad. His driving skills could probably use improvement. Watch out for the rocks, me old mate. And 1,032 assisted damage. He is on a mission for the Object 260 to track 3 tanks and also get 500 assisted damage on those tanks that he's tracked. So 393 of his assisted damage out of his 1,032 has been for that mission. And to get it with honours, he needs to destroy the tracks of 2 enemy vehicles, and the allies need to kill them as they're tracked. Now, I've got no idea if he gets this mission in here. The score's 4-3. He's down to 124 hit points, which is 123 more than he needs. We all know that. And he could possibly say he's been a little bit lucky using this opportunity to get back to where the T49 platoons went. Auto aims on the standard B, gets spotted, shoots some. Don't think that one hit. Whoa, look out for the Jag Tiger. Was ready for him, that's for sure. Jag Tiger definitely ready for Flying Circus as he climbed to the top of there. Gets one shot into the Tier 9 German tank destroyer. Looks like the Jag Tiger might be ready now, so he needs to not expose himself to the Tier 9 German TD. Now, of course, the Tier 9 German TD is now going elsewhere. Shoots him on the side for 232 hit points. And that German tank destroyer, in a world of bother, realistically, he's just safe from Flying Circus, but now Flying Circus. I'll just get rid of this T30 if that's okay. So bring up my second kill to make the scoreboard look a little bit better. Looks down, glances at the Jag Tiger, realises he is aiming my way, so I'm not going to try and poke. Not while I'm at 124 hit points anyway. 3,124 hit points of damage done so far. 1,032 assisted damage. He's well on the way to a ripper of a game. He's got 2 kills. He's in the Ru251, the Tier 9 German light tank. Also on a mission to do a bit of tracking and to get some assisted damage. Pings the map saying, rightio, what do we got to do here? The standard B, peeking over the top, looking for some juicy, wants to unload his, oh no, don't do it, no, he's not going to do that, is he? He nearly, I don't think he meant that. I don't think he meant that. Looks like he might have inadvertently pushed the standard B. Don't push him off the edge, whatever you do. Not with a score on 6-5, 7-5 now. The standard B picks up a kill. The Tortoise shoots the Jag Tiger. Flying Circus did message me about that. This is the first time I've watched this replay. So it wasn't intentionally. I was in sniper mode. Unfortunately, I was in free cam mode, looking around, looking at what was happening. So we didn't see that. But Flying Circus having a ripper of a game. 2 games, 3,614 hit points of damage done so far. 1,032 assisted damage. Looking over there towards the cap. The T-54's on the cap. The Centurion 7-1 and the enemy standard B look like they may be looking to try to cap this one out. There's a Centurion 7-1 on 180 hit points, which is a one-shot for the Flying Circus. I'd be throwing a blind shot there. It looks like the blind shot didn't get there. The M53, M55 drowns himself. I hope that was. I'm sure that wasn't intentional. Possibly down here on this one line where the ice can tend to break. Flying Circus auto aims on the standard B, doesn't quite land the shot. The Centurion 7-1 gets killed by that friendly standard B. Now that they're down 8-9 the score, 8-9. That was one of the tanks that was trying to cap. There's the other artillery on Flying Circus team, the M53, M55, probably feeling a little bit nervous, so close to the standard B and the T-54, who can, surely they'll be able to see him soon. And if he's spotted, well, you know that the enemy artillery piece is going to try and take out the M53, M55. That's just how things roll. The score's 8-9. The enemy team are capping. Flying Circus from Daddy Clan in the Ru251. He's on 3,000. He's on 4,102 hit points of damage now. And that's what was always going to happen. They were always going to roll that artillery piece. 8-10 the score now, down by 2 tanks. They've been comfortably winning this game for some time. Flying Circus finds the standard B, shoots him. The standard B's now behind that wall. Flying Circus on 124 hit points. He's got to get his gun working. That shot somehow lands the shot, and he picks up his 3rd kill. Brings the score back to 9-11. And no vision on the cap, which is interesting. The standard B getting as close as he can to the cap, but that standard B on 1,005 hit points. He's got two Tier 9 medium tanks to contend with there, the T-54 and the enemy standard B, which is just killed. So it must be the T-54 on the cap now. Flying Circus driving around like a crazy man, thinking, oh, do I go back for the waffle? Or the Tortoise is over there on nearly 1,500 hit points. The T-30's over there. They're both trying to contend with the enemy tank destroyers. The standard B's not far from the base. Flying Circus trying to come back here and help the standard B get rid of the T-54, who has been capping, coming into the base from a different angle, which is the right thing to do. I think the T-54 is more than likely aiming in the direction of that standard B, because he's been sort of fighting with the standard B for a while. The standard B cops a shot or two, and standard B is down a little bit. Flying Circus finds the enemy artillery, which would be a good one to get rid of. He does, getting rid of the Batchat 155-5555. The standard B pops up there, tries to kill the T-54. The standard B does it for him, and that brings the score back to 3-11. We heard some noise there. It sounded like some mission progress. He got the 3 tracks, no worries for that mission, but he still needs to get another 107 assisted damage on track tanks if he's going to get this mission. I don't think he'll be able to get it with honours, but you never know. There's a Waffenträger Aufpanzer 4 left on the enemy team, as well as the M53, M55, and that's who he's going looking for. The Waffenträger Aufpanzer 4 last spotted up there at A5, and Flying Circus from Daddy Clan coming up towards the up for a dank flanking manoeuvre, if you like. 4 kills. 5,058 hit points of damage done, 1,034 assisted damage. Did I just see a tree fall just over there? I reckon I did. There's the M53, M55. Shoots him once in the back. Continues to drive around. Don't drive in front of the gun. Artie shoots and misses. Flying Circus shoots and doesn't miss, and that gives him kill number 5. Now, shout out to the Standard B driver who Flying Circus did message me about. He said, "Look, Stewie, I assure you that little episode on the top of the aircraft carrier was totally unintentional. This could be a Top Gun if he gets it." No, Standard B got the Top Gun, and a well-deserved Top Gun as well. But he did get the mission in the end. He got the mission in the end to destroy a track 3 times and get 500 assisted damage. It was not with honours, but who cares? He's still got the mission on his way to his Object 260. Let's have a look at the result before we move on to the second Tier 9 Light Tank Ace Tanker replay in today's video. That was an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for the Flying Circus from Daddy Clan. Daddy Clan in this Spar Panzer Ru251. The Are You Serious? The Are You Having Fun? The Are You... It's a ripper of a tank. It's a tank that I'm thinking about rebuying. The Tier 9 Light Tanks can be pretty fun. Bruiser Medal, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for Effect. He got the Pascucci's Medal, Confederate, and the High Caliber for doing more damage than anybody else. He topped the score charts with 5,725 hit points of damage, 5 kills, 1579. Base experience. He fired 34 shots, 26 hit, 23 penned, a little bit sniped, nearly 1,600 assisted damage, and you've made some good coin there. 45,370 credits after tax in a premium account in that 10-minute game. He did make the comment there saying it was an accidental push of the teammate who didn't suffer, and he had a good game as well. And from there, and when he messaged me, he said that he also messaged him after the game saying, "Look, I didn't mean to push off the edge," and luckily he didn't fall off the edge. He still picked up the Top Gun, a well-deserved Top Gun as well from the Standard B driver. Anyway, we're on to game number 2. Anyway, I think we're on game number 2, are we? There we are. Apology about the lighting behind me too. It's a sunny morning here in sunny Melbourne, and sometimes that affects the light coming through the window. But who cares? This is NoKillCapAll from Rise Clan in the EBR 90, the French Veiled Light Tank. That's what they call it. The Veiled Light Tank. Anyway, it's the EBR 90 is on Procaster, which is a fantastic map for a light tank, and he's grabbed the hill. He's grabbed the hill without stuffing around. Normally, there's only one light tank on the enemy team, and that was an EBR 90 as well. Possibly he doesn't want to get into a brawl in the middle. He thought, well, he's not sure what he's thinking. But he's thinking, well, I can use my speed to get up into this spotting bush up on the top of the eastern hill and spot everything that comes across here. It takes a while, because when you're spawning north, it takes a while to get from the spawn to the hill. There's always a few tanks that do it, and I guess knowing what tanks are going to do it would be a great benefit for the team. You can see it's a WZ151 1-4, as well as is it the Object 430U? Yes, it is. So it's a Tier 9 and a Tier 10. It's a Tier 10 game. NoKillCapAll in the EBR 90. He's bottom tier in this, but he's trying to get some spotting damage. He's spotted 2 tanks. He's only got 260 assisted damage. He did fire a shot there, but it didn't quite do the job. He's got looks like he's got premium rounds loaded, which is premium is APCR in this bad boy. 223 pen for 240 alpha damage in the 90mm gun. Standard is 182 penetration as he gets a little bit more assisted damage from the artillery. And there's an HE option, and the HE option, when it works really, really well. 320 alpha damage, so it's an extra 80 potential damage, 90mm penetration. Now somebody's worked out what bush he's in. That mouse gun, I think, that mouse gun did fire, something fired towards NoKillCapAll, which is educated guess, right? Educated guess that there's going to be a light tank. There's an EBR 90, could have been the EBR 90. Now the FE4005 has been killed by the Standard B over on the other side of the map, possibly in the south. I didn't see where he died. Southwest corner. That's where you see tank destroyers. Is that a mission? Is 1,000 assisted damage? He's got 1,000 assisted damage. This is the mission for the Stug 14. He's already got the mission, the primary condition, which is to get 1,000 assisted damage. High 5. Now he wants to survive to get this mission with honours. 1-1's a score. NoKillCapAll from Rise Clan in the EBR 90. 1190 assisted damage. Getting to this bush, getting to this spotting bush on the eastern hill of Procaster has allowed his teammates to confidently come up with him and start winning this flank, because they know that there's 4 of them. If you include the light tank, there's 4 of them up against 2 or 3 of the enemy team. Well, there was 3. The WZ151 1-4 is now dead, but so now it's they've got the numbers up here. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, 2-2's a score, because the T-54 just got killed by that Standard B. The Standard B's having a ripper over on the other side of the map. Look at the map though. Have a look at this. This is I enjoy playing Procarovka. I've got to admit, I don't love it when I'm in a heavy tank, but when I'm in a light tank or a medium tank, I do enjoy it. And one reason I don't like it sometimes is you often see heavy tanks right back here. I know. What else are you supposed to do on Procarovka? It's a big open map. Well, you could push the one line. That's what you could do. The enemy light tank is dead, so there's no danger of you might be able to have a good old-fashioned fight down the 1-2 line. Or you go in the middle and shoot the hill, shoot whatever you see over the ridge. You could do lots of things. Sitting in the corner just doesn't sit well with me, especially in a heavy tank like the Conqueror. But even the mediums, the TVPT 5051 is a very, very good tank, as is the Object 430U. Now, to be fair to the Object 430U, he looks like he's already had a go because he's down to 327 hit points. Or maybe they were just out-visioned. And now NoKillCapAll realising that they've got so many guns down there in the southwest corner, is thinking, well, maybe I can spot some stuff. Maybe I can spot some stuff in the middle. There's no chance of the enemy EBR 90 hurting him because he's dead. And there's only 3 medium tanks on the enemy team. One of them, the Object 430U, is over there on the east. So there's 2 more medium tanks that could do a bit of spotting. One of them's a standard B who's got those 2 kills, but he hasn't been lit, which clearly tells me he's up here somewhere. There he is. He's gone to that E1 bush. Now hopefully they all shoot him, and he dies. He does, and our hero NoKillCapAll picks up another. Oh, he's up to 3,390 assisted damage now. He did put 1 shot into the standard B, so he probably got another 1,000 or maybe a little bit more than 1,000 assisted damage out of that standard B. It looks like he got 13 or 1,400, if my numbers add up correctly. 5-2's a score. He's on a mission, which he's already done the mission for 1,000 assisted damage. He wants to survive this, but he still wants to survive it and still have a ripper of a game. It's a French wheeled light tank. It flies around like you wouldn't believe. You can see the little arrows means he's in fast mode. So the fast mode for the French wheeled light tanks for tier 8 and above, or is it tier 7? I don't know. The fast mode means you go really fast, but you turn a bit slow. If you turn that fast mode off, you turn really fast, but you don't quite get that top speed. 5-2 the score. Is that a little bit more assisted damage? No, it looks like he didn't hit the mouse. Or if he did hit the mouse, all he did was stun him. So NoKillCapAll from Rise in the EBR 90, running around the middle of Procarovka, having a great time. He's still on full health. And one thing that anyone who's played, especially the tier 9 and 10 French wheel light tank, or even the tier 8, especially the tier 8 premium as well, it can be tricky to flip. It's easy to flip. It's easy to roll the tank. It's easy to do lots of things. Anyway, 5-2's the score. 270 damage done so far. That's not huge at all. 4,106 assisted damage, though. He's having a great time in the EBR 90 on Procarovka. And why wouldn't he? His teammates, maybe camping is the way to win this game. These guys on the hill, they don't want to push into these tanks. It's a mouse. It's a Mousekin and a Object 430U. Nothing else has been spotted on that eastern side. And they clearly don't want to go for it. There might be something sniping back here, which is keeping them at bay, because a few of those tanks have lost a bit of health. The E100 down to 600. The Object 430U is still on full health. That tells me he's doing a good job. That's the guy on the enemy team. And the 257 looks like he tried to push, and he's lost a lot of his health over there on the east as well. These heavy tanks are slowly moving forward. The Object 430U, justifiably a little bit concerned, but there's plenty of health there on the Conqueror, close enough to full health. The Mousekin. The 268, obviously that's not a heavy, but patience is a virtue, right? Patience is a virtue. 4,106 assisted damage to our hero. NoKillCapAll from Rise Clan in the EBR 90, the tier 9 French wheeled light tank. He's still got the premium ammunition loaded. There's a bit of armour around here. This mouse is he's in a bit of bother. He's sort of permanently spotted now. And artillery is just having a field day. The E100 on the east gets taken out by the Conway. So the Conway is clearly probably sniping from maybe A6 on the railway line, or maybe he's gone up to A9, A0 on that northeastern hill. The score's 5-4. In danger of losing this game. They're only up by 1 tank. They've got 4 tier 10 tanks left. The enemy have got 5. So the mouse is slowly getting blown apart. 5,335 hit points of damage. Now, the mouse starts with the 3,000 hit points. I reckon 3,000 hit points are probably part of that. He's probably got all of those 3,000 hit points on his assisted damage. The mouse finally gets killed. 6-7 the score. All those. Remember that overmatch we were talking about on the eastern hill? Well, clearly it wasn't. Maybe I was wrong. They were They weren't overmatched. The Object 430U kills the Object 257, which evens the game up again, 7 apiece. And a few people not too happy about the East's efforts. However, the score's 7-7. There are 2 enemy tanks over here, and there's a tank destroyer possibly up here. This is where NoKillCapAll's teammates have the advantage on the west. Jagdpanzer E100 just fired, and that's what. See what? As soon as he saw the Jagdpanzer E100 with its a 1,000 alpha damage gun, he went shit. He started turning left and right. He shit himself. So would you, and so would I. 7,500 assisted damage. He's having a great time on Procaster. So a quick mouthful of coffee before it goes cold. Oh, delicious. That Object 430U though. Look how close he had to get. He had to proxy spot the Object 430U to be able to light him. Now his crew gets stunned. He loses his wobbly wheels, but he only cost him 59 hit points. That was from the 212A, the Tier 9 Russian artillery piece. Now that's got a pretty big derpy. That's got a pretty big derpy shell, the 212A. If that had hit him directly, I'm not going to say it would have been one shot, but I don't think being one shot would be out of the equation. Finds a 430U, auto aims, just misses the shot, picks up another 500, 900 assisted damage on the fourth, making 1,040 assisted damage on the 430U, and he gets sent back to the garage. And NoKillCapAll in the EBR 90 on nearly 10,000 assisted damage. He's having a great time. What's left over here? The 430U gets taken out by Artie, and that brings his assisted damage up to 10,500 hit points. Now he's pinging D2. D2's where the Jagdpanzer E100 was last spotted. He's saying, right, he's pinging it, saying, help, come and get me. Artillery saying 27 seconds left until I'm loaded. Surprised he's doing this. This could end badly. Oh, don't die. There's the FV as well. They could bow. He shoots the FV. Artillery shoots it. Another 1,600 assisted damage in the FV. The Jagdpanzer shoots. And is there going to be any other tanks behind the Jag? Yes, there's going to be an Artie. Shoots the Jag in the back, saying, rightio, hopefully my friends can kill the Jag before I die. He's still got the premium APCR rounds loaded, not going for the HE. Artillery shoots towards the 212A. The 212A is not stunned, that's for sure. Waits for the gun to reload, shoots him again. That time the HE round goes into the tracks. Please don't. Oh, he doesn't want to die. He wants to get behind the 212A. I think that's the way to do it. Shoots him in the side. Picks up it. That's only his first kill this game, and he's only done 1,200 damage, 1,232 damage, but he's done 12,306 assisted damage. So Conway's the next shot, shoots him with HE, only gets him for 62 hit points. He's saying stuff this. I'm going back to standard rounds. Picks up some more assisted damage, shoots and kills for his second kill. 1,300 damage done. 2 kills. The M53, M55 on the enemy team is just fired, so he can say no problems. I'll take this. Misses a shot. Artie kills Artie. He picks up some more assisted damage, and that is over 13,000 assisted damage. Who says a light tank can't be fun? And who says driving by the seat of your pants in the EBR 90 at Tier 9? An absolute ripper of a game. 13,000 assisted damage. That's crazy. He got his first mark of excellence in that bad boy as well. Of course, assisted damage contributes to marks of excellence. Why wouldn't it, right? Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. What a game. Spotter medal for all that assisted damage. 5 for effect. 6 bonds because he got the scout and the patrol duty. But this is the numbers you want to look at. 1,309 assisted damage. 1,309 damage done. 2 kills. 1,691 base experience. 13,500 assisted damage. That's not far off 15,000 combined. That's absolutely amazing. Of course, with assisted damage, you don't have to pay for bullets. So he made nearly 85,000 credits. That's after tax in a premium account in that 12-minute game. NoKillCapAll from Rise Clan. You absolute legend. Thank you so much for the replay, my friend. Thank you very much. That was a very entertaining game. And my old mate Flying Circus from Daddy Clan in the RU251, the RU series. Once again, thanks for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you all next time.